Body Language, Episode 4. Stop rewarding yourself with food. You'll see memes going around that say, stop rewarding yourself with food, you are not a dog. Okay. Now, people like dogs, so I'm not going to carry that along, but you get the idea. Now, some systems say distract yourself until you don't feel hungry anymore. That's not going to work if you're actually hungry, if you physically need vitamins or protein or carbohydrates or whatever, and you're just trying to distract yourself. That's not really going to work. So this is a different issue, okay? We're not talking about when you're hungry and you need food and you distract yourself, and that's not going to work, yeah? We're talking about just rewarding yourself with candy because, you know, you had a hard drive home or you had a big day, and it's like you're going to drive the hard way home on purpose, unconsciously, to permit yourself to eat a whole sleeve of Tim Tams, alright? And I've had people confess that to me, that they realised they were, I'll just drive home that way. And it's because you know the traffic's bad and you're going to get stressed, and your little system for allowing yourself to eat a sleeve of Tim Tams is like, oh, it's so stressful, I had a big day, oh, yeah, and it's, you permit yourself, you're giving yourself emotional permission, which is something else that we'll get back into. Now, the other thing that's unconscious is buying the Tim Tams. Is like, if you always buy them, if you just go down the aisle and you pick them up and you put them in your trolley, that's not a conscious decision, right? And they say that shopping is 90% unconscious, so you're going to have to practice not doing that, yeah? Like, I don't buy chips or chocolate or whatever, because I'll smash them as well. Like, if they're in the house and, you know, it's mine, I'll smash them. Like, that's... So I just don't buy them. It's not something I want in my life, so I don't add it to my life. And also, if they're there, you're in trouble, yeah? So just, you're going to have to practice not buying them. Make a conscious decision until that becomes unconscious. I can't remember who it is. I think it was Johnny Wolf, Johnny Avocado Wolf, David Avocado Wolf. He says, you know, all the shelves in the supermarket are, that's not the real food, yeah? You walk past all the shelves and you go to that fresh produce section, and the meat's usually around there, yeah? If you eat meat. Now, another principle that can help with not rewarding yourself with food is, I often tell potheads who are trying to quit smoking pot, like, you're not trying to quit drinking. Like, you know, if you need to have a depressant at night to go to sleep or whatever, and you're used to smoking pot to sleep or whatever, you know, have a beer or whatever. It's the lesser of two evils, all right? And we're going to get back into that as well. You know, you're not trying to quit drinking. If you're not having anything and you're just trying to cope, you're probably going to crack, yeah? Because you're used to your stress being, like, balanced out by pot or a Tim Tam or whatever at the end of the day. And then you're lying awake at night and you just can't, you know, it's not going to work, yeah? So we're going to think the lesser of two evils. If you're used to rewarding yourself with food or with candy, like, what else can we reward ourselves with, all right? You know, if you're used to sweets, maybe fruit. You have some fruit, okay? And your body's like, yeah, this is similar, you know, this is relaxing and I feel okay and now I'm going to go to sleep or whatever. Or, you know, but best case scenario is, you know, fruit or water, you know, something that's healthy. It doesn't always work because we like a little bit of sin. We like it to be a little bit, you know, a bit naughty. That's part of the rewarding and the, you know, you're doing it for reasons of like guilt and shame that are deep set in you and stuff like that. So a little bit of sin in there's like, that's how your unconscious mind gets your conscious mind to analyze unresolved conflict. But best case scenario, you're behaviorally replacing the reward with fruit or water. Now, one of my clients had a thing where she was like, whenever I feel like putting candy in my mouth, I'm going to do some exercise. So that's best case scenario, is replacing it with exercise, yeah? Then you're ahead. Then it's like, instead of every bit of chocolate that you normally put in your mouth, you're actually decreasing the candy and increasing your output. You're going to be way ahead. That's like double the amount of damage you could have done, right? So another issue is people say that fruit has sugar in it. Some of these high protein diets say, you know, don't have fruit because it's got sugar in it. And yeah, maybe if you're cutting weight to do a body sculpting thing, or if you're trying to fight, you got a fight coming up or whatever, you want to really limit your sugar, maybe in the last 2 weeks or something. But for normal people, like, eat fruit, man. Especially if you're eating a whole sleeve of Tim Tams. Like, what's a banana, yeah? It's like, eat it. It's got vitamins in it, yeah? We don't have any vitamins in chips or chocolate or whatever. That's, you know, that's useless, right? So fruit is the lesser of two evils. Don't worry about, eating too many vegetables or whatever. Like, I don't eat potato and I don't eat pineapple and stuff because they're really high GI, which is another thing. But if I was about to go for a massive run, I'd probably eat, some high GI food. It's no biggie. Maybe even a Tim Tam once in a while before exercise. Anyway, stop rewarding yourself with food. Figure something else out. You can do this.